And here we are. Pornhub finally goes full crypto. Now they added Monero among other different cryptocurrencies. I don't want to say this is a surprise. It's not, because this has happened before. Pornhub has had a very sticky situation. I'm going to do a stand-up comedian. No, but in all seriousness, we live in a time where credit card companies can make or break your business. Like this. And so this is one example right now where Pornhub has been gated by MasterCard and credit card, that they call it unlawful, or they don't moral business they don't like. And so boom, we're going to cut you off. And if people understand like how big Pornhub is, like think about it, it's fucking porn. Like they revolutionized porn with streaming and putting everything under one roof and really bringing technology involved, or I would say technifying the porn industry. But according to SimilarWeb, Pornhub is the 5th largest traffic source from the US with 23.76%, which followed by Japan, Germany, France, and the UK. Now, why is this important? Well, when Bitcoin came out, roughly 11, 12 years ago, 2008 crisis, the original promise was P2P exchange, person to person, with nobody standing in the middle, encrypted one-to-one. And for the most part, you can still do that depending on how much it costs to send a transaction, and Lightning Network is happening. And there's many other different cryptocurrency for privacy, on Monero and Zcash and other ones. But that was the original promise. Self-sovereign, detached from the state. First was religion, now it's money. And this isn't the first time that we see businesses, big businesses, or I would say organizations, to be affected by payment channels. I don't know if you guys remember this, but WikiLeaks would not be here today if it wasn't for Bitcoin. So in 2011, so this is 9, 10, 11, 3 years after Bitcoin came out from the '08 crisis, WikiLeaks started getting guarded by MasterCard, PayPal, and Visa, that people can't donate to that non-for-profit charity. And so in 2011, WikiLeaks said, hey, we're going to start accepting Bitcoin. And if it wasn't for Bitcoin being around at that time, we wouldn't see WikiLeaks today. So this isn't something new, guys. This is real, and it's happening around the world. Another recent example was in Hong Kong, when the Hong Kong government froze the bank accounts of the protesters against the Chinese Communist Party, and they started using crypto. This is a recurring theme around the world. If Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, they own the payment channels, and if you don't fit into their agenda, and if you don't play by ball, and if they don't like what you're doing, it's very easy for them to go, oh, they snip the line, and goodbye money, goodbye revenue, goodbye everything. And so, we have now the option like saying, well, fuck you. I'm going to use crypto instead. I'm going to use privacy coins like Monero, like Zcash. So these are things that you should think about depending on which industry you're in, which type of business you are, or as an individual. As of late, let me go back to this. So leave it here. But as of late, and China, I mentioned this 2-3 years ago, I was talking about this. China already launched in a small section in China their renminbi that's digitized. And so this is going to happen. Like, get used to it. Your dollar, the US dollar, the Canadian dollar. In fact, another side tangent, Canada, I remember the team. I actually knew the fucking team working on this. Canada was trying to do a Canadian digital currency 3-4 years ago. So this is nothing new. Governments have been trying to do this. And I think that, like anything in life, product market fit, even with the state involved, matters with people. And so it took a pandemic, and it took, all these different global events to happen, and Bitcoin to really stamp down its store of value and digital gold narrative to realize, oh shit, these stable coins and these state-backed currencies are the ultimate surveillance tools on individuals. Because what's going to happen in the future is every single time you get paid, automatically they take taxes from that. They track every payment that you make, and that's the okay part. The nefarious part is, hey, I don't like that you donated to this organization, blacklisted. hey, you shouldn't be doing business with that business because they don't fall into party's line, blacklisted. You know, when you control money, you control freedom of speech. When you control freedom of speech, you control how people think and behave. And if you have $1 in your wallet, digital wallet, and you're only allowed to do X, Y, C, this destroys the very notion of free commerce. This destroys freedom of speech. This destroys how human beings act and behave on a daily basis. And thank God for Bitcoin in 2008 for sparking everything. And thank God for people pushing privacy like Zcash and Monero, and even Bitcoin with the Schnorr signatures. Whenever that launches, that's going to be really fucking cool. So there's more focus now. I would say the theme, at least on layer 1 2021, is privacy. Ethereum even, it has ZK snarks. They have, you know, Zcash rollups on Ethereum, so you can have a feature for privacy as well. And so keep an eye on this, guys. This is big deal. I think this becomes the catalyst. Pornhub going native with Monero and other coins. I think this becomes a catalyst for other businesses online to realize, well, hey, if the 5th largest fucking website is doing this, why aren't we doing this? And I'll leave you at that.